Welcome back, Wastelanders. We got some more armor testing for you. Today, we're going to knock out all the combat armor, then we're going to do both marine sets, and then civil engineer. So a little bit shorter of one today, maybe. But still all that armor testing goodness. So let's get into it. Alright, so first setup is we're doing the light combat armor. As you can see, very little coverings like most light armor. Like, there's no even like shin pads or like knee. It's like I'm covering my thighs. And then this has the Brotherhood of Steel paint on it, because that was the best. Oh, you know what? I forgot about the combat helmet. You know what? I'll put that on right before I... actually, let's go get right now. I'll just deal with that right now. Actually, I'll do that while I... Well, no, I'm not going to be able to focus on both things. But yeah, let's grab that. I totally forgot about the combat helmet. These helmets. Combat armor. And then we should be able to mod it. Well, the Brotherhood of Steel. Alright. Alright, there you go. There's the... And then I believe this one has... No, okay. Yeah, there's a few helmets that have the lights up on the helmet. Like that will be a light, but this one is not it. I think it's like the mining helmets. But yeah, I go for the light armor. The plans for these, you need to it's containers, creatures, treasure maps, armor spawns in Toxic Valley, Savage Divide, Cranberry Bog, Ash Heap Mire. Like normal, most things, there's a little bit more too. You get a guaranteed one from the mission Early Warnings, which is a free states quest. You also have a small chance for a knight's penance, which is one of the Steel Rain ones. You can actually get in the light. Now, this is the light combat armor. Is it from the daily ops? If your characters are level 20 to under 50, so I guess 49. There's also several quests. Basically, a lot of the quests from the Wastelanders update the like personal matters. One of us, Novice of Mysteries. All have a chance to reward them, and then you also have a chance dailies and repeatable quests from Ash Heap, Cranberry Bog, and the Mire. It's just showing all of them, and then your vendors. You're looking at Berkeley Sping Station. You're also looking at your Free States vendors in the White Springs, the Watoga Station. Your shopping mall vendor at the White Springs, so I'll just say shopping mall, and then Graham all have a chance for your light armor, the light combat armor plans. Oh, and then for like materials, mostly scrapping, except for for your shadowed, which is your normal place to get all the shadows from before. And then this, the Brotherhood of Steel, it's gonna be same as basically the same as before with the things. So containers, creatures, and treasure maps from Toxic Valley, Savage Divide, Ash Heap Mire, Cranberry Bog. And then you're also looking at both Grafton vendors, and that's how you get that Brotherhood of Steel. So I think your best bet is to server hop the Grafton vendors, and you can find that the Brotherhood of Steel combat material. And then, like normal, all the other mods, either scrapping or the various places. I'm thinking about maybe in the last episode, I'll make a detailed list of where to find all those other mods. Like I said, because I feel like if you're looking for like dense armor, you know what I mean? And I do. Oh, actually, some of the dense armor I know is rare, or like pocketed. Like I want pocketed for whatever armor. And you just need to go to these locations and do these things. Definitely seems the way it goes. There's various locations for the helmet if you're looking for a helmet, although you can just make one. Oh, and then all of the materials will change the color of the skin, or the color of like the armor and stuff. And then you're also, if you put the brawling on the arms or any of the pocketed, it will also give you a different change of the visuals. It'll add the pockets, and then the brawling on the arms adds some blades. There was also models for brawling combat armor, the legs and the chest, but it's not actually used since there's no brawling on those. So I don't know why they have them. Oh, and then actually also another one. There is a corpse, Elizabeth Taggarty's corpse inside the glassed cavern. Usually has a few pieces of pre-modified Brotherhood of Steel armor and the helmet. So if you're looking, you can just like go there. Brotherhood initiates too. If you kill them, they'll have a good chance of dropping some of the armor and the helmets as well. All right, let's go kill some super mutants. All right, let's see how sneaky the armor is. Warning and caution. Well, I went into caution. You never saw him, though. The dogs... Wow, okay. He saw me, like, instantly. Is it because I took a swipe at him and missed? They keep, like, seeing me and then immediately dying, which is, I guess, nice, so I don't have to worry about it. We're not getting as much. Staying hidden. I mean, what? Oh, I took a few shots, but nothing. I'm assuming he's in the room. He sounded like he was right next to me when I killed the guy that was in there. Apparently I've been made. Caution. There we go. Oh. And then if you guys had seen, I put a little short out for my sword. If you want to see what my sword's all about, you can go check that out. It's called the Arctic Burn. Still in caution. This armor is very confusing because it seems like I'm not sneaky at all. Oh, he saw me. I think that's everything. Yeah. Let's see what we get. Berserker's combat rifle. still understand how I was in danger from anything. Yeah, it's like I'm seeing some of the times, other times, nothing. See, like there, and then it's like, I don't know, it's just... Where'd it go? Probably get away with 2 on this one since I'm gonna have, it looks like I have full health going. Nope, I'm still in danger. Wait, was he back here? All right. I don't know how that one works out, but I must have missed him when I was in that room, but yeah. All right, and then go down here. Hack away. Like I said, I think I'm gonna get away with 2 on this one since I've only used 1, or at least I should have only used 1, and then, as usual, I'll probably end up having to use 2 on this one. Mostly because that explosion always does me no favors. Alright, now out of here, then we'll run back. See if anyone respawns. Like that. Die. Alrighty. Can't see the number, but I'm assuming it's 18. Like I said, I should only hit. I mean, I tried to hit the button once and nothing happened, so I should only use 2. Alright. Get out of here. So that should be the combat armor for you. Although I'm gonna quickly mod it with the brawling, just so you can see the blades on there. Oh yeah, you can already see the like blades on there. Give me a little brightness. Yeah, you can see the like on the shoulders there. You get like the blades. That's cool. And then you can see all like the different pockets that got added for adding the pocketed. So there you go. You got it kind of like covers up the front of the logo on the front. That's funny. All right, then. So that is light combat armor, and we'll do sturdy next. Alright. Here we go with the sturdy combat armor. Looking pretty good. Got a little bit more protection going on. Not bad. Okay, I actually got the knee and the shin guards this time. And then we cover a little bit more on the arms. Yeah, and then so the plans for the sturdy combat armor are so you're going to, so it's actually, so none of the like containers or anything, but you have to do daily ops with your character either 35 to 49, which is a very small range. Again with the Wastelanders quests and a small chance from a nice penance, and then really what you're gonna want to do is your dailies and repeatable quests in Ash Heap, Cranberry Bog, and the Mire. Or your vendors, I think it's the same ones before. So again, Berkeley Springs, the Free States vendor at the White Springs, the Watoga Station, or the shopping mall vendor at White Springs, and then Graham. So those are where you're gonna look for your sturdy armor plans. And nothing really else new with these compared to light. I think we talked about everything. Yeah, I guess let's get in there and slice some super mutants. Alright. Sneaky, sneaky. And then slashy, slashy.
Someone there?
So, not sneaky. I mean, as I... Okay, we're gonna have to... Yeah. It's so weird how, like, certain things, like, up, sneaky, not sneaky, you know what I mean? Like, but yeah. Your best defense is not getting seen, you know? Shut it. No, don't fire a rocket. Don't move away from me, you jerk. Ugh. Oh. Take Stimpack? think that's everyone this time. Hide in the corner. No, alright, I think we're good. Where are you going? Oh, I got. Oh. If that would behave, I would. I hate being in that room. What? Oh, he's in the corner. I was like, usually there's a guy in here, but I didn't see him right away. Alright. Yeah, we got. See, a lot of times too, like the amount of stimpack phase and other things is all just based on. Oh, no, he's up in here. How often I get caught out in the open too? Like if I'm just like caught between two guys and then I'm like hacking away at one, I end up just taking too much damage, you know, like, you know what I mean? I'm just getting shot too much because the guy's like on the other side of the room just shooting at me when I deal with a guy, you know. If I can minimize that, I do less, you know. Or this, like, people back up. Yeah, probably get it away with. He's definitely not in the room. Okay. I used 5? What? That doesn't seem right at all. I must have accidentally spammed it at some point because it wasn't working. Because that's saying I used 5, and I did nowhere near did I do 5. I think it was 3 or 4 at most. And I guess if it was 4, I probably did 5. But I'll have to look at my notes on that one because that just doesn't seem right. That's the other problem too. It's like sometimes I'm like trying to like make sure I don't die, so then I like spam the kill button. But well, it was either 5 or 4. I want to say it was 3, but I guess 4 would make a little bit more sense. So I guess we'll go for. Well, we'll see. I mean, you'll see the end card when I'll make some of the decisions when I'm editing. But all right, on to heavy. Alright, so here we are with our heavy combat armor. Definitely bulked up a little bit here. As you can see, definitely more covering. More plates on there, looks pretty cool. Usually if you're doing like a Brotherhood of Steel, although the recon armor, which we're gonna get to think next time, actually. Yeah, I think it's probably a little bit better for if you're doing like a Brotherhood of Steel, but the combat armor with the stuff isn't bad. So the plans, very similar to the Sturdy. But the daily ops, it's 40 to under 50, which actually, I thought it was going to be over 50, you know, like once you hit 50, you know. But, so if you were looking for the combat armor plans, it looks like you have to do daily ops below 50, which is like, oh, which you really shouldn't, you know, which is kind of funny. But, yeah, there it is. So, but everything else is the same, just the daily ops number changes a little slightly. So, really, if you're looking for your combat, either vendor hopping or doing your dailies and repeatable quests from the regions there. Oh, and then I had mentioned earlier with killing the Brotherhood initiates, they do actually have a chance to drop the heavy combat armor stuff too, which is pretty cool. So if you just wanted pieces, you could probably do that too, but yeah, not a bad looking set here. So let's go see how it does. Alright. Let's see how sneaky I can be in this set. Obviously, if you use Shadowed, you'd be even more sneaky. But as I'd stated previously, that's not really the test. So, it's not what I was testing. I mean, I guess I could have gone through all this with everything going Shadowed if possible, and then... Nope, still in danger? Obviously not as tanky, or not as tanky, not as sneaky, but that's how, you know, the heavy armor should work. I hate when this dog isn't over here.
Now go.
Ooh, back into caution. Nope, nope, they see me now. No. Actually, probably what I could do is I'm gonna probably take the Stimpack right after I kill this guy, since he shouldn't do too much to me. Just stay in the corner. Just stay in the corner. You love the corner. I actually think his body didn't end up... Oh, no, maybe it did end up on the mat. Yeah, I think that's everything. Well, maybe it did end up in the vat. The way it fell originally, I was thinking like maybe it didn't end up there, but because of like going back to where he came from. No, 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 no. Come back here.
Someone there?
Nope. The weird lighting glitch. There's a guy behind me. If VATS would behave, I would have a little bit better time here. I think that's everybody. I probably should use a Stimpack. I'm gonna probably need one right away. I guess it's one of those too. I'm always like, oh, it's like, when do I use a Stimpack? That's why I probably should have just done Born Survivor for these tests. Because in that way, it would just be like, if it triggers, it triggers like, I don't heal, you know what I mean? And then it's just whatever happens. You know? And if I die, just like restart real quick, you know what I mean? And then it would have been, oh, and this guy's here. I got him. Yeah, that guy didn't even touch me. Is this guy gonna respawn? Or be here in any way? It doesn't look like it. Oh, there's another guy. I said he had to be 90. Oh, so we were 5 points off. So that's going to be 4 on this one as well, I think. So, and honestly, that was, you know, we're so close to being only 3 that it barely matters. But honestly, just like the way I'm doing the testing, like a lot of these, like a lot of the armor is just, it's like 3 or 4 Stimpaks to get all the way through. You know, we're not really, you know, there's not a big discrepancy, which I kind of knew. It's kind of like power armors, which I wasn't going to test any of the power armors, but honestly, whatever power armor you want, just go for looks and like ease of getting the mods, because they're all the same. There's very little difference. I mean, there is some, and some do offer, but it's like the damage resistances on armor are so close together, and like the little bit that they have like differences, it's like it never is really gonna matter, you know. But all right, honestly, now a lot of times the armor, you want to just go for the best set bonus, you know, for the few armors that have set bonuses, you know. That's your main, you know, or just use the best and then, you know, whatever. So all right, on to marine armor. Alright, here we go. Here is a full set of marine armor. Very, very bulky, I will say. And then obviously I got the helmet on as well. Kind of an interesting look, but yeah, it's just very bulky. It's a very bulky. It is a sturdy armor, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Is sturdy. Definitely looks like it should be like a heavy armor. It's very bulky. But yeah, there you go with the marine armor. So your plans. You're looking containers, creatures, and treasure maps, and armor spawns in Cranberry Bog, Ash Heap Mire. So just those 3 locations. And then also daily ops under from 35 to 49. So it's really funny is there's a lot of these plans, like you're better if you're like a lower level, be running some daily ops. You can get some of these armor plans. There are a few other places where you can get some of these the plans. Harper's Ferry, there's I would have to, well, actually I guess I could show you. I can show real quick. After I run my test, I'll show real quick because I think that's where I was looking for them. But there's a bunch of like in Harper's Ferry, there's places where you can find the plans. There are armor plans. I think really it's the armor spawn plans, but there's a place where you can look because I think you can also. That's a good place for some of that robot armor because I think that's what I was doing. But you can sometimes find plans by following the train tracks west inside. Oh, so west of the Watoga train station, there's some train cars, and they spawn on top of a wooden crate, which again is just like an armor spawn. Go look up a map for armor spawns in the areas. But plans can be found at Ford Station Delta. Armor mod plans can be found at the command center of Camp Venture. More armor plans can be found in the garage of the Pumpkin House. And then individual components of armor can be purchased from various vendors. Oh, and there was the plans. Oh, no vendors on those plans, on the actual plans as well. Let me take a look here. I forgot to do. Oh, and it looks like all of your material mods are all just either you know them or it's scrapping, which is nice because there is no shadow. Basically, if there's no shadow, you know what I mean? You're there, and there's only a few miscellaneous. It looks like 3 or so. Oh, the chest has a few more, but yeah. But those are your usual other notes for the marine armor. This and the Arctic Marine are considered one set for your sizzling and funky. The limb materials improve radiation resistance, but the description doesn't actually mention that. So this comes in either level 35 or 45. But 35 is only obtainable through crafting, which is weird. So you can't actually get 35 out in the wild. You can only craft it. I don't know why you would ever do that, because at a certain point, by that time, if you're like, oh, I want to go marine armor, you'd probably be closer to 45 anyway. So, yep, that's all the information I got on this set. So we'll go take a look at it in West Tek and see how it holds up. Alright, let's get my chonky self in there and see what happens. Because I feel like it's very thick. It definitely feels like it should be. He sees me already?
Oh, nice.
That was... Oh, okay, it was him shooting me. I thought other guys... Another legendary? Jeez. Is the 2 dogs over there that see me? It seems like it. You. That's the other sometimes too, is like if that doesn't behave, I have a very hard time, like I'll just miss people and so then I hit more, you know. Where'd he go? Oh. Why is he down here? I'm probably gonna. Well, it doesn't super matter because these guys rarely ever touch me. I even stayed in. Well, we went into danger for a second. I was gonna say, with those guys, surprise the dog. Usually the dog sees me, but this time he did not. Maybe because he had turned. I always hate this guy because. Oh no, he sees me. Oh, and now he. Oh. Oh, now I'm just gonna run. I didn't stay sneaking, so that it like became useless to. Take that one down. I feel like there's no, because I killed two up here, didn't I? Because I ran through both of them. Because sometimes the one, you know, like goes away, like moves up a ramp, and I'll run past him. But yeah, we got him. All right. I don't know. I did that. Right. No, come back here. Ooh, that time I didn't even go danger at all. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take another one. Yeah, this one's not as holding up as well as I thought. Yeah. Well, I could wait a second. I'm gonna wait for that Stimpack to wear off just so that I go in fresh. I'm gonna need to probably use. I'm gonna end up using another one anyway. But there goes that. One of those. I mean, it's just like, do I do it with the Stimpack still going? So I don't, you know. Definitely. That's like I said. That's definitely why I'm thinking now I should have done the test. Quality guy down here. As usual, it's gonna blow up and get me.
Aha!
5. Yeah, it's 5. Yeah. Interesting. I mean, I guess if the sturdy combat did do 5, you know, then I guess, you know, like sturdy, you know. Although the light, the light, it just becomes, I think it was like combat. I was able to sneak so much, you know, which is kind of like how all these armors, you know, should work. Like light, you're a little bit sneakier, so then you just avoid, and then, you know, you go into the heavy, and it's like you're not as sneaky, but you can take a little bit more damage, you know, so that's the way it goes. Oh, I also don't think any of the materials do any visual changes to the armor. I think it's just always this color. We'll do a quick look, but if nothing changes, then you'll see me in the Arctic Marine set. All right, we're here in Harper's Ferry, and I was going to show you those armor spots. So that was the spawn. You want to run up in here. Sometimes you got to deal with stuff. A lot of times you don't. And then, oh, okay. Well, I think I'm gonna deal with the super mutant first. So I'm not getting shot the whole time. Problem is I'm not on a team with anyone, I think. So I'm having my marsupial is being. Oh, there's another guy like right down here. Usually I can jump up there, but yeah, you want to get up here, and then so it's like here they can spawn in these display cases. Okay. Or is it the ones back here? They're all okay. It's gotta be because I can't see, so it's always like I think in here. I honestly just come here and check all these display cases. There could be armor spawns. Just like I said, remember to check. Remember to check all of them. Actually, I think you go up. It can be up here. It actually might be on this level as well, but I don't think so. I think it's down below. But like I said, there's more display cases over here and there. But if I remember correctly, it is actually on this lower level. Like back there in those, and then maybe even up front here. But yeah, jump up here, find all your display cases, and you have a good chance. Like I said, I think I was doing it for a while for some of the robot armor. But those are in mutated party packs now. Marine still not, so you just gotta look up. But the other one would be to look at. Okay, let's do this. Your other one would be to look. Go Google on map armor spawns in the regions I mentioned, and look at all your armor spawns if you're really looking for the marine armor. Nah. All right, on to the next. All right, here we go. Here is the Arctic Marine set. So it's very similar, just blue, getting like that blue camo. I feel like the chest piece is a little bit different, like the structure, but yeah. So yeah, very similar to your Marine set, just a little blue. Still is bulky and still sturdy, and uses all the same modifications and stuff for it. So if you have one, you have the other. Now to get the sets for this is daily ops only. Well, daily ops and Minerva, since she sells daily ops. But yeah, got to be over 50, and then you'll start getting the plans for the Arctic Marine. And then after you learn it, you can start getting legendaries for the Arctic Marine set. So the big thing with Arctic Marine, it's the only armor that has cryo resist on it. Not that many things actually do cryo damage, but it's there if you want it, you know what I mean? And then a little bit radiation as well. Obviously, it's probably the same where the arms don't mention the radiation, but it definitely do it. Actually, everything gives radiation. Oh, that's the arms. I see. Although the chest too. Yeah, they don't mention the radiation, but it definitely does. So yeah, nothing really. Oh, the muffled mod cannot be attained on the Arctic Marine armor arms. Interesting. Oh, also, so the Arctic Marine, this like paint is actually paint, and you actually can change it. Like, so if you had the Arctic Marine set, but for some reason didn't want the blue, you can actually paint it standard, and it'll look just like the normal Marine set, and still give you that cryo resist. So, for some reason, if you didn't link the blue camo, you can go and get the normal. So, all right, let's go set some super mutants on fire. All right. Let's hacky. Assuming it's any more stealthy, you know. Excuse me.
You can't hide forever.
I don't wanna hide forever. Connect with the. See, that's the other issue about like taking damage. If like my swings just don't connect, you know what I mean? You're turn and see me immediately. How did the dog open the door? Oh, we went back to caution. There he is. I was like, there's usually two Supermans down here. I think they see me now. Oh. Where's the other guy? Don't protect against the limb damage. Although I think you can put mods on, maybe? Oh, okay. Like, where is he? I feel like I've been crippled more in this episode than I have in any of the previous ones. Hidden. I feel like I'm being a little bit more sneaky than oh. Where is he? Oh. Oh no, he's definitely up. Alright. Hidden, right. See, like that, now that, because I killed that guy, it's gonna be one of those where, now that's one less guy, I have to, like, later, when they're all shooting at me, he's not gonna be around, you know? And so it's like, oh, well, now I'm gonna use less. I'm just gonna take it now. Or not take anything right now. Really? Through the wall? Yeah, I think we're good. Down the elevator. Has been consistently out of the room as of late. Assuming nothing in here since he was... What? I wonder if that was just the guy below, because sometimes I think they can hear me. What is this guy? But no one spawned over here. Okay. So 4 on that one, so one better. So like I said, if they're within a Stimpack or 2, or in a Stimpack, it's probably not much difference. Just, you know, honestly, random chance, you know, one guy misses or hits me, or I dip behind a wall or whatever. Usually, we have no, you know, that's the one, like, kind of randomness about the test. There's so much random, you know, things that, you know what I mean, you're gonna, have when doing a test like this, but it still gives you kind of a good sense of the armor. Plus you get to take a look at it, and, you know, so... Alright, so the last one we're gonna have up is gonna be, I'll do the civil engineer. Alright, so here we are, the last set, the civil engineer. It's not a bad looking set, very minimal, you know, you have very little covering. But it is a sturdy set, which I actually kind of find interesting, but, cause like, he has so little armor, you'd think it'd be more of like a light set, cause of just how, like, other armors look. And then I got the helmet on as well. I actually do not have all the mods for it, because I'll explain that in a second. So this is actually, I'm going to be running just the base set. I won't have, let me take a look here, materials wise. I do not have buttress for those. I have none of them because I have not picked them up yet. But for the plans, before we do plans, so this set does have a set bonus, so everything but, you gotta wear everything but the helmet. And what it does is, if you're wearing the full set, you get a 10% chance of dealing 150 fire damage to melee attackers, and then your weapons break 35% slower, which is like the big one I think a lot of people wear this for, especially if you have that 4th star mod polished, which you do more damage when your weapons are more, you know, have more durability, so you want to keep your weapons. So this one's really nice, plus then you don't have to run like gunsmith or like I'm wearing makeshift warrior and stuff, so it helps your durability. So I know a lot of people run it just for that, which is really nice. So your plans are actually all guaranteed request rewards from doing, if you go and help go and help the Russos over for the Atlantic City quest over at the Rose Room. So you get the arms from All the World's the Stage, legs from Honor Bound, and then torso from Sins of the Father. So you can get the full set of armor, all from doing that. What is the helmet? Oh, and then the helmet's from opportunity knocking. So like I said, you can get the full set of armor, just knock out the quests over I'm in the thing. Go like over at the Rose Room over here. Go help those guys if you haven't done that and get the full set of armor. So probably one of the easier sets to get, since you can easily acquire all those. But the mods, and like I said, the reason I don't have them is all you have to go and get from the Giuseppe, which is the guy in the White Springs who has with trade for stamps. So you either do that, you got to go trade for stamps, or you do get you can have a chance if you do any of the Atlantic City expeditions. You have a random chance at the different mods to get those from that. Oh, and then this also has jetpack, which I haven't been mentioning jetpacks. I've never really used jetpacks. I always had just a marsupial. It's not like a jetpack thing for me. I've never, so I usually don't. I should have been mentioning which ones have jetpacks or not, but go take a look at the wiki for that. But yeah, you have to go. But yeah, so all those mods you have to go turn in stamps, and I haven't done it. So that's why I didn't have the mods for this one. I have a few different, but I usually just end up buying the lowest thing I can, so, or I've gotten random, so. Oh, the armor is affected by Super Duper. I don't know. I'm assuming all armor. I don't know why this is, oh, actually that's interesting. The left arm and leg are marked as heavy size, but none of the others are. Oh, all craftable mods require 1 adhesive, 2 cloth, and 2 leather. Oh, okay, so I guess I haven't really needed to talk about the jetpack because this set, it's the Brotherhood, Recon, and the Secret Service are all the ones that have the jetpack. For some reason I thought others did, but no, those are the 3 non-power armors that have the jetpack. And then, if modded with a jetpack equipped on an ally, the jetpack will not appear. And then in the game files, this is actually labeled as Muni armor, which I find interesting. So we'll go see how this holds up. Was there an Under Armour for this? It looks like there is. Oh, because I've never. I was just like looking at the picture, and it looks like they have like an Under Armour on it. But all right, we'll go see how this holds up in West Tek here. All right, let's go get it. Oh yes, there is an Under Armour. Oh, I was looking. I'm sorry, I was like looking off my screen. There is an Under Armour you can buy from Giuseppe. Also, it says from the expeditions, but it says the human condition, which I figured. I guess I've never looked into it. We went into caution again. Like with those, that guy started shooting at me from the other room. I figured he might chase me down. Yeah, I bet this armor, like, I'm gonna probably end up using like 5 to 6 stimpaks. I bet it holds up way better with having the buttress. Like, obviously, you get more out of it. So although I'm being pretty sneaky right now. I don't know why the other one I just like was not. Nope, and I'm gonna, oh my god. Take the Stimpack. Holy jeebus. It's funny, he like suddenly started, he was like, oh, I'll actually take out the sledgehammer, and then that did not happen for him. Yeah, this is kind of like the, like, oh god, they see me. Take one swipe, miss swipe, and then it's all over. Haven't really been advancing here. We don't advance, we don't add the cryo damage. I feel like that. Okay, did I get everyone? Probably gonna take another Stimpack here anyway. I think I got everyone. I will say, I feel like the Iceman, for the sword, that 4th star, I feel like it should just add the cryo damage regardless. I don't know why it's a VATS perk. Like, you have to hit him in VATS, you know? It's like, why that one? I wonder if I went upstairs first. I'm like thinking, like, is there a better way to do this? Like, so if I go upstairs first and go in here, am I better, like... No, we're still in danger. Pretty much just like... I don't think that worked out for me. Alright. Everyone dead? I think so. Alright. honestly, this is probably holding up just as well as I thought it was, you know. So, and two, it's like, again, I'm not running any other damage resistance anywhere else or doing any other sort of like health regen. So like all those things are gonna really affect your
You can't kill him.
affect your survivability, you know. You're gonna your extra cards, you get the little, you know, there's the one card that there's spiritual healing now that gives you health over time, plus like your foods too. You can get a damage resist food that I'm not running, or even health regen. You know, there's all sorts of things that you can definitely help your, you know. This is just like more of a straight, you know. That's why I really think you could get away with running. I have run wood armor before. I've definitely run wood armor before and never had an issue. So what do we do? 4? Yeah, 4. That makes sense. 4 makes definitely sense on this, so. Yeah, whatever. Wood armor. And a lot of times it's like you don't even need that much. It's like, especially if you're doing events and stuff, you know. People are around, they're gonna take shots for you or whatever, so. I mean, maybe you don't want to run wood armor during the raid, but I think you're doing all right. Oh, that's interesting. I guess I didn't realize that. Okay, so I was saying with the Under Armour, you get it from, like I said, Giuseppe for stamps. It's 50 stamps. The other thing is, I think I was shooting it. It looked like doing so I thought like all the plans were any of the expeditions, just like do Atlantic City expedition, you have a chance. This is saying that it only comes from human condition, which I did not know that certain expeditions had dropped certain plans. I don't know, at least that's what the wiki's saying, which I was unaware of that. Oh, I see. Yeah. Oh, all the mod plans for the Under Armour are 40 stamps at Giuseppe. Oh, I see, because I was on the wrong. I was like, So yeah, held up just like I expected, but I knew some people do like running this just for the sake of the conditions, so not a bad set. Plus, like I said, free quest rewards, just gotta knock out that quest, so. All right, so that is all the armors for us today. Next week we will be running. Let's go slow. Next week we'll be running basically all the scout armors. So you got your covert, urban, maybe forest. I gotta make sure forest. I'm pretty sure the urban and the forest scout armor are exactly the same, just different paints. But I'll decide if I want to run both. It's actually gonna be longer. I probably should have done. Well, no, because we ended up. Never mind. Sorry, I'm like debating. This is the debate I'm having. But yeah, so all the scout armors, Secret Service, and Brotherhood Recon are all gonna be done next week. So and that'll be the last of the armor trials. Like that's all the armor in the game. For ya. And then we'll do some other things, but yeah. So everything today was about all the same. I don't think I used more. Like I said, I think 5 was the most I used on like any of them. I think it was Marine and maybe the sturdy combat, but everything else was like 4 or 5. You know, I think with the light combat armor was the best at like 2 or 3, and that was just because I was able to stay so sneaky, and they barely took shots at me. So. As always, your best defense is just not getting shot at. So, but I hope you guys are enjoying. If you are, consider liking, subscribing, leaving a comment. Much appreciate all of it. But really, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. That'll do it for me. Bye.